But when I finally found the words to say, I wanted to run away, simply run away. Yes, sir, that's her, but it wasn't like that back when I met her.
Hey guys, Lenny here, and today I'm going to tell you about my experience getting an illegal tattoo in Korea. So as you know, a couple weeks ago I went and visited my friend Erica in South Korea, and we actually got matching tattoos. So we wanted to do that just because we're best friends, obviously, and we love Harry Potter and found out that we're Slytherins. We owned it and decided to get this beautiful snake wrapped in a stock flower, which means friendship. So why do I say illegal tattoo? For those that don't know, in Korea, you're not actually legally allowed to give tattoos unless you are a trained medical doctor. But obviously, if you have a doctor's license, you're not going to become a tattoo artist. So there's this huge underground scene of tattoo artists in Korea, and mostly in Seoul, that are extremely talented but have to do everything under the radar. When we decided that we wanted to get these tattoos in Korea, we first started by researching different tattoo artists that we liked their work. It's easy to find them on Instagram or just Googling like tattoo artists in Seoul. Lots of them come up, and a lot of them on their Instagram page will have ways to contact them, whether that be their email, their Facebook page, or most commonly their Kakao ID. So for those that don't know, I'm gonna pull it up. Kakao Talk is a very popular app in Korea, like messaging app, and all you have to do is add them on there. I added a few different artists and contacted them, just basically going over what days I was going to be in Korea, kind of what we wanted, and if they had any openings for that. So I sent my messages and got a few replies. I had a short window since I was only there a weekend, but luckily one of the artists that I really liked, Nando Tattooer, contacted us back and had an opening and was willing to do a matching set of this tattoo. So this is Nando Tattooer. But after you find the artist that is willing to do it, just kind of give them an idea of what you want, the size, things like that, and they'll come back to you with a guess on the price. So I don't want to give any exacts because it's going to vary between artists. And my tattoo was about $700. But keep in mind, you know, artist prices are probably changing a lot, and that depends on the detail level that you want, color or not, the size, the placement. There's so many factors, so I hesitate to even tell you how much mine cost, but I kind of wanted you just to be aware. Now that you've got your appointment set up with an artist, you know what you're getting and how much it's going to cost. Keep in mind, it's going to be cash only, because again, this is illegal. Now, many artists will just tell you, meet at this station on this day and I'll give you further instruction. That's what happened with us. So on that day, we show up at the station and with Kakao Talk tell them, okay, we're here, and they'll just give you further instructions like go down this street, you see this building, and then go in. We felt like James Bond or like private investigators or something. It was a fun adventure and made for a good story. And keep in mind, through this whole thing, just there's like a big level of trust with you and the artist. So just go into it with some, what's the word? Discretion. So just go into it with some discretion and uphold your side of the bargain. So we followed the instructions, got to this building, knocked on the door, and we opened it up, and it was amazing. Very like hipster vibes, cool, exactly what you would expect from this amazing artist, like a skeleton and things like that around the room, just really edgy and cool. It was very to the point. He was in a suit and tie, I kid you not, like put on his black glove and was like, okay, let's get started. It began by he just put the sketch on our arm, asking exactly like how we wanted it placed and things like that. Used a solution to transfer the sketch onto our arms, and then decided who wanted to go first. I actually have some video of me and Erica talking about our experience shortly after it happened. But keep in mind, this was taken at the airport right before I left, so we had gotten like an hour of sleep that night. Hey. guys, look at us. We got matching tattoos.
We're both at
Check
the airport.
these bad boys
Look at
out.
that. Was not expecting that level of beauty, basically artwork on my body, so.
Yeah, a real piece of artwork, just like the fine line quality is insane.
But what was amazing was he did hers in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We're guessing 2 to 3.
Yeah.
But then he did mine second go around in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. And we've compared, and I'll show close-up shots, but hers has actually more shading than mine. The fact that he actually did more shading and detailing in less time,
yeah,
it's just like insane. Like,
he took like one break, and it was a short break, and then he hustled right through.
And an interesting note is that talking about our experience, like pain-wise, it sounds like Erica actually had dealt with like more stinging pain, which we were confused about at first, but then thinking, well, he's like doing all that work and extra detailing in half the time.
Like, she had outer rim, like around the extra details, it hurt a little bit more, so.
Yeah, around the edges
here,
it actually hurt more.
And then the soft part was a little less pain.
Yeah, almost none, like it just felt like numb.
But I just think, just because of getting the details and like pulling skin taut, I think it created outer edges more of the inwards parts.
As he worked so quickly.
So, but not a bad thing. It was handleable pain. Like this was very kitten clawed pain.
Yes. When he had finished taking the photos that he wanted to take, he sat us down and went over aftercare. He gave us each this little piece of paper here that is in English, but it basically just went over everything we needed to do to take care of our new piece of artwork. Starting today, no drinking for 3 days, which, by the way, that was hard. I come to visit my friend on the other side of the world. We're gonna go clubbing and all of these plans we had made, and then we find out we can't drink alcohol. But we followed it because we did not want to risk our beautiful tattoos. So no drinking for 3 days, and then 2 weeks of looking after it. So 2 weeks of maintaining the moisture on the tattoo with Vaseline, and do that like 3 to 5 times a day. Just make sure that it's kept moisturized. When taking a shower, just put on a thicker layer of that Vaseline to make sure it's protected from the hot water. And you can even shower the day of getting the tattoo, which I thought was nice. It says, exercising with sweat and making heat is not good. So, darn, I can't exercise. I was super heartbroken. Along with that, no working out, no tanning. As anyone that has had tattoos before may know, like tanning and stuff in general for tattoos, even longer down the road, it just is not good. The band-aid I put on can be taken off tomorrow after shower, and then please apply the Vaseline. And it is okay to shower today, like I mentioned. So that was really nice. It doesn't say this in the instructions, but another aftercare tip I'd like to add is just wearing sunscreen. So along with that tanning, just the sun in general and UV rays are really damaging on tattoos in the long run. That's what can make them fade faster. I just use an aloe soothing sun cream that I use as a lotion, and you can use it daily. I put it everywhere that touches the sun because I'm pale and I burn otherwise. But I just put a little healthy coat over my tattoos every day before I leave. And then if I know later down the line I'm gonna be in the sun, I just reapply that. A beautiful tattoo like this is gonna cost a pretty penny, and you wanna keep it nice. I hope that this has been helpful to you if you're considering getting an illegal tattoo in Korea, and now you kind of know how to go about doing that and expectations. Remember, cash only, have that ahead of time. I got it converted before I even left. And also, they don't mention tip. I don't know if it's expected or not because it's Korea, but I just planned for a 20% tip, and I don't regret that at all. If you have any other questions, make sure to put them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them. Check out Nando Tattooer's Instagram. He's an amazing artist. Also, you can check out Erica's Instagram. Check out Alicia's Instagram. She's an amazing photographer. She's the one that did the close-ups on my tattoo in this video. And yeah, if you want to see more about my Korea trip, if you missed those videos, I will link those down below. I will also include the blog post down below that corresponds with this video. It'll just have more detail about everything I said, along with links. I put out a video every week, so make sure to keep your eye open for that. And in the meantime, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for updates. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
Yes, sir, that's her, but it wasn't like that back when I met her.
Oh my gosh, we just got done getting our tattoos.